Yo, we
Yo,
back in
yo,
this
what's
place
going on,
again,
Cal?
man. The deal, man.
How
We
you
we
been?
at it again, man. Just listen to all the as the season winds in, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Listening to all the debate on what this is going to do. Seems like LeBron is extra motivated. I don't know. What do you think about that? Like, you think he got something up his sleeve? I mean, he got this hashtag warts revenge season and Wash King.
no,
I
I
mean,
don't think
what's going
anything
on?
of his sleeve. I think this dude is highly motivated. It's one thing I'm gonna give LeBron. That dude is motivated. He works. I am no complaint about him. He is the GOAT when it comes to being prepared, being in
Mm,
shape, and working. I'm gonna give him that 100%. Any day.
mm.
He's not my favorite player.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but I'm gonna
But you
give him
gotta
that.
give it to him in terms of that.
Yeah, that man's work ethic. You got to give him the work ethic. Got
Okay.
to give it to him. You just see
But
it.
it just seemed like he's trying to slip it in. He's just like, yo, when people was like, oh, I don't know about the season, he's like, yo, let's go for it. Let's do it. Like he
Yeah,
feels like, I don't know, it feels like
because
there's something.
he knows he's gonna still be working. He knows when everybody else is gonna be relaxing, but he's gonna be working. Like the other
Mm,
day, they did an interview with Joel Embiid.
yes, I heard that interview. This guy, bro. I told you, man, you can't do it, man. You can't
Bruh,
do it. Can't do it.
bruh.
And that's
Ask
another
this man
that's
what he
that's
been up
another
to.
topic too. I mean, what should Philly do? I mean, this is almost like this is different than the Kobe Shaq thing. You know what I mean? It's
Well,
different, and
you can only wait and see what he do in the playoffs. You know, everything rides on what he does in the rest of this season. Everything rides on it for Joel Embiid. If he does not come back full and ready to bust some ass,
yeah.
we gotta start looking at other options.
So
Have
who? Okay, we'll talk about that.
Yeah,
But what I really want to get into is this LeBron thing. So this championship that he's highly motivated to get.
yeah.
What does it do for his career? Do you think it's a plus or do you think it's a minus? I'm gonna let you go
Well,
ahead.
it's definitely a plus. I think that for right now, he can't really. If he wins it, it elevates his career in a sort of way. But I think the GOAT status is you can't reach it. He got too many L's, but it solidifies his foundation as at least probably the second, third greatest player ever. Like
Okay.
he's solidly in that conversation when you take three teams to the dance and win it. You know
Okay.
that's never been done before. So
Yeah, I don't think that's ever been done. Not three. But I do
actually,
before
there's
I
been
give
other
my
people that
answer, I
won
want
three
to
championships.
before I give my answer, I want to ask you a question. I want to throw it back at you again because when we had our pre top five, you didn't have LeBron as number two or number three. So you saying winning this championship is going to move him up that status?
It can, because
Will it move him up yours? Because that's
yeah,
what we're interested in right now.
in mine, yes, it moves them up. It moves them
So
up
he'll
because
be where?
I'll put him at three.
Put him at three.
I can put him at three.
Okay. Okay. To me, I'm gonna give my answer right now. To me, I don't think it does anything. All right. It is an extra thing to come close to the GOAT, but it's like breaking an egg. You're cracking the egg when he gets this number four, but to break it and to really threaten to be GOAT or do anything of what I mean of real sustenance, I mean you got to get to five. You know what I mean? Start knocking on six. Because even with six with him, is not six tied with Jordan. You know what I mean? Because at that point, he would have went to the finals like, I don't even know how many times and just got five or six. You know what I mean? Like, if Jordan, think about how many cracks he had at the championship, right? And didn't
Yeah,
do it. Now, if Jordan had that same amount of cracks, how many would he have? You know, I'm not going to say Jordan be undefeated, but he'll have a lot more than
but we're not
six.
comparing him against Jordan. We're not comparing him against
So,
Jordan because
in
that's
a way, we always do
already
because he's
wrapped.
the only one. He's
It's
the
a
only
wrap.
one that really, that everyone cares about, and I think that he is there. He is in that conversation.
No.
So it's funny, right? So we had two analysts over the last 2 days give their input about LeBron.
Yeah,
Kenny Smith had him at number 10. Did you hear about that?
I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
And who else? I think it was Charles Barkley had him at a lower number as well. So what do you say about the people who think that the older people are hating on
I don't think
LeBron?
I told you before that, and when it comes to the all-time great list, LeBron is somewhere between 3 and 10. He could be argued between 3.
You said 3 and 7 before, but now you're trying to lower him.
Hey, damn right. Damn right. As you see, people are arguing it now.
Yeah.
I didn't say 7. I said 8. 3 and 8.
Okay.
8 is not much different between 8, 9, and 10. So let's round
So
out.
where is he right now? Is he number 8 or is he closer to number 3?
In my book, he's closer to 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Okay, so you got him all-time top 5 right now.
Yeah.
So he wins another championship, he goes up 3-4.
Yes.
Okay. So I mean, that's the thing
with LA. Don't get me wrong. I do think that this is a test of willpower, right? Because they had like 5 months relaxation at home, millionaires, LA with your family is all the reason to slack off and not work, right? Now, those that come back and are on cue with and did not miss a step, those are the real deal athletes, real deal. That's your profession. Like there's a big difference between you're an NBA player and you're a professional NBA player. LeBron's a professional. He was professional from day freaking one. So I'm gonna give him a lot of credit, and if he wins this championship, he's just gonna all time push himself in that way.
Well, here's the other thing. I mean, and obviously when we ask these questions, there's levels to it. And here's another level at it. You have a lot of people right now, and these are these fans or just LeBron lovers? I don't know what it is, but people seem to think that this championship will be the hardest championship to win. And I'm going to go first, and I'm going to say this got to be the cakewalk of cakewalks.
Yeah.
Like, I looked at everything. I heard everyone's input, and here's mine. Like, there's no away or home games, all right? No one threatens you. See, that's the thing about crowds, right? Not only are they doing all kinds of, like, crazy things, racist things, violence, you know what I mean? So you have all of these elements you got to get over. You won't have any of that, okay? And I don't know, like, again, there's no home games and no away games, and there's just no way that right now you're just going to be battling just against the team when you should be battling against the home crowd. Yes. And there's just no way that this is going to live up to the hardest championship to win.
Yes. You're right. It's not going to live up to the hardest championship. But there are a couple of things that, like I said, which is going to make it unique. One is going to stand out. The best athletes, the best players, the more professional players will be in shape. Now, are we going to get the same effort, let's say, from the 8th seed now as what we would have gotten
if they were tired, or
if they were in the playoffs during the regular NBA season?
Right.
That's the key. Are all those guys going to be professional now as they would have been if the season never stopped? And I doubt that. I think guys, are making vacation plans, say already.
But it seems, I'm push back on that. It seems like a lot of them, at least the superstars, are staying in shape. I saw pictures of Zion. I saw pictures of
I see a difference in Zion's shape when I showed.
Well, you saw his traps.
He's always in. He looked like that before.
No. I will say he looks more in shape. He does. He looks bulkier. Don't get me wrong. It's like a bulk, but it's definitely better than what he was before. And we don't know the ceiling of him. And then we've seen Joker. He dropped I think he dropped like 40 pounds.
But you gotta remember something.
Dropped a lot of pounds as well. So
did they have COVID?
So he might have. He might have. That's a good question. Yeah.
We already know that he did have COVID, right?
Yeah.
And makes you sick.
Make
right?
you sick. So you will drop some pounds. I get it.
I'm just saying, I don't know. Did he lose that weight?
Or COVID lost it for him.
Or the COVID, you know what I'm saying? It's this and that.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
what's the reason he's not here now? Because I heard he didn't make it to the bubble yet.
No, I think he still has that 14 days. So it wasn't 14 days since it was announced. So he'll probably get there right in the beginning.
14 days for what?
Of quarantine before you can join your team.
I'm saying he's not even in America.
Yeah, he has to stay over there for 14 days, quarantine there, and show no symptoms right before you get on the plane, and then he can come. So we're talking about the end of the month as he's going to show up.
This is the nonsense I'm talking about, right? So they knew that the bubble was starting yesterday.
But you can't control when you're going to get COVID, though, bro.
No, he had COVID about when it first came out. He had this thing. He was one of the original patient zero or something, bro.
Yeah, I mean, according to that, it just came out. And then, but anyway, another player is James Harden. I heard he lost like 25, 30 pounds as well. And this is the last layer right here. So based on what you see, so first of all, let's wrap up what we thought about before. So this championship will not be the hardest ever in championship history. Matter of fact, it may have an asterisk, right? I mean, no home game, no away game.
Let me say something. The asterisk is already there.
Yeah, I mean,
the plus sign and the dollar sign.
Is this the biggest asterisk? So we're talking about the 2010 lockout and the 99 lockout. By far, right? It's not even close. Yeah. So do you think these kids are, think we're just haters? Or, I mean, the proof is right there.
I'm not a hater, but you know what? They could change my mind. Let's see how they come out and play. If they come out and these scores are like 120 to 80, I mean? Somebody's prepared and somebody's not.
But it might be. I mean, you are going up against the 1 and 8 seed, so.
I still don't expect the Lakers to blow out anybody consistently. Anybody. Nobody in the West, at least. I don't expect them to blow out anybody. Consistently, no way. I expect them to beat them. But
no
I don't
sweeps.
15,
it doesn't sound like no sweeps.
I don't care who the 8 seed is. Memphis,
getting one.
They're losing at least one for sure.
For sure. So no sweeping. Okay.
I don't think they really
even though we witnessing the Wash King.
He's not. I mean, that's what people want to put on the dude.
No, that's what he put on himself. This is the problem, and he's done such a great job with PR, but then he just loses at times. Like the chosen one, and I'm the best since 2016, and now he's saying, I'm a Wash King, revenge season.
I mean, too much, yes.
Dude, it just self-inflicted injuries, man. I don't know.
And it's not really trash talk to me. It's not even trash talk. I think it's like almost like self-motivation.
Yeah, but he wants to make it public by putting it on social media. And that's the problem that we have, right?
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Okay.
But he's our leader. Let's keep it real. He's our leader.
I will say this. This is why I am willing to say this, and people may not agree with me on this. I do think he is the GOAT of the face of the league. I don't think we've ever had a better GOAT, a face of the league than LeBron James. Like, even Jordan. Think about this. Jordan did not even want to be the face of the league.
Sheldon, what are you talking about?
He's as far as like, no scandals, just basketball.
Because he was gambling? He never had any scandals?
It's not. I mean, but Jordan didn't come off as, I don't know, like a kid. You know what I mean? I don't know. LeBron is coming off very different than Jordan.
Let me tell you something.
And remember, Jordan has never did he say, I'm the leader. Like, it just was given to him.
He came in and said, I'm the best.
Right. But
I'm the best. And he busted some behinds left and right.
Yeah.
Come on now, you making me upset here. Come on now.
I do think he's a better. I do think he's a better face of the league than Jordan. I do.
No, he's been just a better spokesperson for the league. But this is a social media era.
This has nothing to do with like George Floyd or talking out. I just think that LeBron wants
where
this.
Where's he at in dunk contest?
Huh? Yeah.
Where's he?
There's a lot of holes.
Where's he at?
There's a lot of holes. A lot of holes.
How many times he choked? This is the face of the league?
Plenty. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, so he cannot be the greatest face of the league.
I think he is.
The epitome of an athlete. Okay, so tell me this, right?
Yes, sir.
Michael Jordan walks into a bar, one entrance.
Yeah.
LeBron James walks into the bar, the other entrance.
Yeah.
Everybody goes wild.
Yeah.
Where they going?
They're going to Michael Jordan. See, the thing with Michael Jordan is this. But remember, it's not like he wanted it. He didn't like set out to be this.
I don't care if you wanted it or didn't want it.
Jordan,
he got it.
Let me put you on the playing field where Jordan is. There's like the most popular person that ever walked the earth was like Jesus Christ. And number two is like split between the two Michaels, Michael Jackson and Michael Jordan. That's it. Yeah. It's not close. That's it. So what I'm saying is just the face of the league. I'm not talking about world recognizable, people are drawn to him. That's Jordan, and it's not close.
And that's exactly what the face of the league means.
No,
bro.
but the face of the league is just in the NBA. But Jordan was beyond ball. I mean, he was beyond basketball. I mean, nobody's picking up the LeBrons and the LeBron shorts. We were picking up Jordan shirts, shorts, sneakers, hats. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, it was insane.
Everything. He's the icon, bro.
Yeah. So in terms of that, I mean, he is by far the more popular player. But to be the face of the league right now, I think he was a better face of the league than Kobe. I'm not even sure if Kobe was ever the face of the league.
I don't want to talk bad about the.
I got you. But also, I'm glad we were able to get through that. But I'm gonna give you a last minute fire question. The number one team that the Lakers should fear starting the playoffs. Right now you got the Blazers and Zion, the Pelicans.
Pelicans gonna be a problem.
Okay. So you think the Pelicans gonna be more of a problem than the Blazers?
Yeah.
Remember, the Blazers got everybody now. They have everybody now. Don't forget the Blazers roster.
Trevor Ariza said he's not gonna play.
Okay. What's that?
And Nurkic hasn't played since 2 years ago, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Or a year ago. And so these guys haven't even played together. So I can't count them as a greater threat.
CJ McCollum
led
Rodney Hood.
Rodney Hood, man, put that dude on the bench somewhere, man. Stop that. Their roster is not better than the Pelicans.
Okay.
It's not.
And then all right, but I literally have I have the Blazers. So you have Pelicans, I got Blazers. And on the East, now I heard that the Nets picked up Jamal Crawford. Will that do anything?
No.
Okay, and so who's your team that could knock off? Who's the team that could knock off Milwaukee, or at least give them trouble?
Well, the top teams in the East can all knock off Milwaukee.
So you don't have any faith in Milwaukee.
I don't have any because they don't have a true superstar. Giannis
is a true superstar. He might be better than everybody, man. He might be the best player in the NBA right now.
What I'm saying is, right? Giannis is almost like a poor man's LeBron. He does not have a go-to move. He does not have anything that's unstoppable.
He might be a better shooter than LeBron too.
I doubt it, bro.
I don't know. He hits that three on a consistent basis. When they wall up, that he hits the three. I mean,
well, I'm gonna have to see it because I want to prove it.
Yeah.
You got to remember last year they lost 2 games to Orlando, right? They were the AC.
They were up 2 games against Toronto, right?
And then got swept
Gentleman's sweep. Yep.
So I have no.
But that was last year, and we're going to leave that last year. We already know that he's probably most likely going to be the MVP again. So we're talking about the back-to-back MVP.
Well deserved.
And you know, you got to give him the benefit of the doubt that he's going to come through. At least come out the East.
I'm not giving anybody a belt. You got to earn it.
At least come out the East. I have no one challenging Milwaukee in the first round. I don't see anyone doing any damage.
That Pacers team, the Miami Heat team, they all have people that could guard Giannis. All of them. So Giannis.
There's nobody in the NBA can guard Giannis. They can wall him off. No one can guard him. No one can guard him. And when again, the question is specifically in the first round, right? I have no problems. It's going to be a cakewalk for Milwaukee. Whoever they get, I don't even care if it's Brooklyn Nets. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a cakewalk.
Okay.
All right. So
it will be. Second round is going to be something different.
Different story, because that can be anybody. That can
Night
be anybody.
Night and day.
Yeah. So let's go over what we talked about really quick. Will an extra championship do anything to LeBron's career? You got it, moving up 1 or 2 notches. I got it doing nothing. All right. Second one is what was the second one?
Not sure. We talked about a lot. It's been short, but we talked about a lot.
Well, we go over it. Who would knock him out, right? Who you have challenging the Lakers?
I got number 1 being the Clippers. But their first challenge is going to be if the Pelicans make it to that 8th seed.
Right.
They will be that first challenge.
Seems like the NBA wants them to be that 8th seed.
Oh yeah, they said
apparently the Pelican schedule is cakewalk. So
it's not. In my opinion, I think they were going to make it to the 8th seed anyway. Right? I think they were 3-4 games behind Memphis.
That's a lot to go over, though.
17 games left or so.
Yeah.
But they had the easiest schedule out of those 17 games. I think maybe 2 playoff teams were in that 17 games.
Okay.
So that's a cakewalk, right?
Yeah. And then in the East, I got nobody, and you got who'd you have for the East to give them a challenge?
Give
Milwaukee
them a challenge.
Yeah.
Whoever they face in the second round.
Round. So first, we're both in agreement. First round is not going to do much for
cakewalk
for Milwaukee.
Cakewalk.
All right, man. We're running out of time right now, but I think that was a good, sharp hit on what we think about the upcoming seasons. We're going to have. Please stay tuned. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And we're going to have a lot more shocking revelations. I never always agree with this guy. He never always agrees with me. But that's what makes it interesting. All right, Sheldon, Charles, and we out.
Peace.
Peace.